Hi, I'm JD. Welcome back to my channel. I just got a box from Japan and I've been waiting for it. I'm super excited. This is my Hobonichi 2024 lineup unboxing. I have a box from Japan. I have not opened it yet. I did take the shipping label out because I didn't want to share my address, but that's that. I was not originally planning on ordering from Hobonichi. And again, for this year, like I was just going to grab maybe something off, like a week's off of jet pens later on in the year once I had really figured out what systems I wanted to use in 2024. However, when I started looking through their lineup after I got their email about their launch on the 1st, I believe it was, yeah, that plan went right out the window and I saw things like I had to have right then. Most of the things I got were things that I can start using right away. They were, so I'm really excited about that. And then I did get one planner for 2024 that I am super excited to try. I've never tried this one from them. I think it might be something new. So let's open it up and see what we find. I really hope this is the Hobonichi order. Normally they come in like a Hobonichi box, so, but I don't think I've ordered anything else from Japan. I don't think so. So that's the only thing I can think of that it could be. I hope I didn't just cut anything on the... Oh, I was right. It's Hobonichi. I'm so excited. I'm gonna switch my setup just real quick so you guys can see what everything is as I'm opening it up. So I have my box here. I'm gonna just start pulling things out. And so this item right here is what I was really looking forward to the most. Let me set this back down here. Hopefully it's their blue planner cover. Now this is supposed to fit a Hobonichi cousin, and it is just, it's almost like this like blue jean material. It's super, just a cloth Hobonichi. Like life book, life notebook. It's all in, well, there's some in English. So this is just some like information on how to care for it in English and Japanese. I don't know what this is. Oh, it's the blue Hobonichi Techno. About Blue is a brand that began with denim shirts in the early 1980s. The brand strives to create everyday wear with ultimate simplicity, with denim and indigo blues that become more beautiful the more you wear it. So that makes me really excited for a cover that is going to have this this pocket, because hopefully that means like the more wear and tear it gets, it's just the more beautiful it's going to get. So I am super excited. There's a pocket in the back. Now I've had other Hobonichi covers for the Techo cousin before. This is almost like a leather. I'm not even sure what kind of material that ribbon, these marker ribbons are. But they've all been that vinyl kind of plastic cover, I think. So this is like kind of like my first true cloth one, but I am super excited. So I have that. And I am actually, instead of putting a cousin in here, I will be putting my bullet journal. So I'm actually going to end up putting my A5 Lettrum 1977. I use these covers, fit perfectly. So the only downside to putting them in here is that they will cover the stickers, and to add the stickers I have to pull my bullet journal out. But I do like putting stickers on my covers because when I travel and go to like music festivals or beverage houses and stuff like that, instead of getting like souvenirs or stuff like that, I've started kind of collecting stickers, and the stickers then go on the monthly bullet journal, and it becomes a fond like keepsake without really adding clutter, I guess is the best way to put it, to my house. And then, you know, I also put things on like the inside, and I take pictures and do all that and add things to my bullet journal. So that is kind of how I have that set up. And then I just like will slide my covers in. I take this and I kind of stick it inside. I think I needed to do that one first, but it can kind of get a little tricky, but they usually do fit. There we go. And I like these covers because then I can still use the pocket in the Lettrum, but then I have the added benefit of this pocket too, and this pocket, and all the pockets in the front as well. And then I have two more extra bookmarks at the end. And see, it just fits so well, and it's nice and protected. I love this. I am so excited for this. This makes my day. So we have that, but that was not the only thing I ordered from Japan. Okay, I'm a little confused because I feel like I'm missing something, but I'm going to check my order here in a minute. The next thing I ordered were these pouches that just looked so cute online that I had to have them. I got, maybe I just got these two. This was like the biggest one, and this was a medium one, and I had looked at getting the super small one that was more like a wallet, but I can't remember if I took it out of my cart. To try and bring the money down, or like the cost of everything down, which is possible. I probably did that. But this design was their Ukrainian design. I want to say there was something about these. Hopefully there's a little note in here. Take all the padding and silica beads out. So this was like just a big wallet almost, which I just love. So I can either put I think this was like mint, like design to put a weeks in. I could go grab my weeks from this year and put it in here. But basically it becomes like a giant wallet. But it could be a like planner pack as well. Like you could put planner stuff in there. Let's see, what does it say? Hikidashi o marukoto. I don't know those kanjis. Oh, okay, so this is basically just kind of showing you. I want to know more about the design itself, which I am just not getting at this moment. But I love the little illustration here with the pictures. You can kind of see it fits just about everything in this little pouch, which is nice. So it becomes like a little wallet. And then this one is the same design, as you can see. And I think it's cute. This one has 2 little tassels. I only saw 1 tassel on this one. Yeah. So this one only has the 1 tassel. It also has the pocket on the back, which is nice. But it's the same design. And I love how this blue matches the blue on the blue. It's very pretty. Let's see what's inside this one. This one is actually big enough to fit my A5 planner in. It's actually, I don't know if I'd want to try and fit it in with the cover in on it, but I think I could. It folds open. Get rid of all the packaging. And again, it has a little note card, but look at this pouch, y'all. It's big. It's the same sort of setup. It has this big pocket here. This is divided up into 2, 1 little card pockets here for accessories. This is going to be a beautiful pouch to put stickers and washi and stuff in when I travel. So yeah, this is gonna be awesome. Y'all, I am so excited for these. I'm going to take a moment and see if I can find my packing slip order and see if I am missing it or if I did just take it out of my cart. Okay, so I just looked at my packing slip and it says I did order the pocket pouch. So this was the large drawer pouch. This was the medium, just the ake floor drawer pouch, and then I ordered the pocket, but I'm not seeing it. I figured it would be wrapped up kind of like these were, but it's not in the box. So I might have to message them. I do have 1 more box to open. So let's open this box. Maybe they tossed it in here to kind of save some room. I don't know. We will see. These other items were fairly big. This one, not so much. There's usually a lot of little things in here. So where did I put my scissors? Okay, let's open this up and see what's in it. So this is the planner that I got for the for 2024. Hobonichi. I love these planners. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I was about to say, Hobonichi has never done me wrong. I love, especially like Japanese stuff. So this is what I was looking for. I was like, they're usually so careful, like about packing, and I could not wrap my mind around them missing an item in my order. So I'm excited to see this in here. This was the pocket one, and I was actually looking to use this as a wallet for my cards and stuff, especially when we travel overseas in the fall. But this is like pretty much the size of a wallet I use already, and this is just so nice. And it's like compact. I love this linen look. I might have to put some wax or something on the zipper just to kind of keep it from sticking. But it's so pretty, right? I love it. So these are the 3, so you can see the sizes. It's not even like fitting in the frame well. But yeah, so those are the 3. They did have they had a bunch of items with this embroidered design on it to help support Ukraine. And they had 2 like this that were the same size. This one was the like wallet one that opened from the side, but they had one that was like a tech pouch that was more like portrait style versus landscape. So I have those. Now let's see what else is in here. This is, I don't know what this is. I think this might have been the freebie. It was like a mystery pack of a little tiny pouch. I wonder what I got. How are you? It's like a little tiny grocery bag, reusable grocery bag. That is super cute. It was like their little freebie with their thing, but that is so tiny. I mean, like, here's the pocket that I was going to use as a wallet. That's how tiny this bag is. Isn't that cute? All right, let's see what's in here. I think this is the hon. Hon is Japanese for book. So I also got their pen. They always send you a free pen with a planner. And I think that's the last thing. Yeah, that's it. So I'm going to get rid of the box so we have room. Okay, so I've got this. It's not a planner. It's not a diary. It's a techo. Sorry. I always say techo, but it is a techo in Japanese. Hobonichi 2024 Hon. So this is their book. 1 page per day, and it's lay flat binding, Tomo River S paper, A5 size, January start, Monday start week. So I am so excited to see this one. I have not seen these. It's like a hardbound book. And I know I like the A5 size. That's kind of like my to-go. Oh my goodness, this thing is like ridiculous. Okay, the adhesive on that is just kind of very strong. Let's grab some scissors because I don't want to wrestle with that tonight. That's interesting. Oh, I got I think they call these not my brain. I lost the word. Pencil board. It's a pencil board. There we go. So this is a pencil board, and it looks like, I think this tab is actually the pen holder, or a pen holder. Let me find, it's like I can't see where the binding is, or the adhesive is. Oh my goodness. I'm having trouble today, y'all. Having trouble. There we go. All right. Get rid of the paper, plastic. Yeah. So that's a pin loop right there, actually. This is a pencil board, so it's just super flexible. I have a few other pencil boards from Japan. Some, they're a popular stationary item that people like to get on as like souvenirs again, because they can come with a bunch of different designs. They're not always clear. I'm going to take this off, but basically they also become just giant bookmarks for your planner or notebooks or whatever, and they don't always have the pin loops on them. But this is nice because then I can also slide it in as like a bookmark and keep it with like where I am, or keep it in the back. The purpose of a pencil board is to, especially in Japan where they have this thin paper, like the Tomo River paper, for certain things, you put it under your page and it keeps the pressure from writing on the page from going through to this page. I would say it also stops bleeding, but it's not going to stop bleeding like through this page, but it would stop it from continuing on to, like, say, the second page under you, you know? Okay, so let's take a look at this. This was like a floral design, which I really liked, with the flowers. It's just black and white. It's got 2024 embossed in silver at the bottom, and also on the spine, which I really liked that. It also has the Hon logo on the bottom. Back corner, it has just the Hobonichi stamped into it, as well as some more Japanese. Sorry, I was trying to see if I could read the katakana there, but my brain is not with me today. So from what I was reading, this is a hardcover book. It's not super hard. This, like, I could bend this, but it is a hard cardstock. But it is basically the Hobonichi Techo cousin in a hard book, almost like a hardcover book. It is still kind of flexible. I could bend it, but their whole thing was like, it will lay flat. Y'all, that's nice. I mean, well into the year, it stays flatter for sure. But for the most part, that will stay flat with a little pressure. That is nice. So in the past, I have used the Hobonichi cousin, as like a tarot planner. I think I've tried using it as my main planner for planning life, planning my work and stuff like that, appointments. What I am looking to use this for in 2024 is my health planner, basically. What I was finding, I kind of went back and forth because I wasn't really sure I needed the week pages, the weeklies. But I wanted to try this. I wanted to kind of see this new cover and this new style, because I've never seen Hobonichi do this before. And I knew I wanted a full page for my daily, and I knew I'd still want the monthly. So I was like, well, maybe I will find something to use the weeklies for. Basically, my health has gotten so complicated that I wanted to track. I'm like struggling to track in two places, in multiple places. So what I've been doing lately, or I guess the last few weeks, I started this back in March when I ordered it. Maybe, yeah, it was late March when I ordered this for the first time. And I just ordered it off of Amazon. I got here really quickly. This is a Hobonichi Weeks, and it's like this blue leatherette kind of cover. It's kind of picked up some dirt. I was using it as my health planner, gym, exercise tracker, all of that. However, that worked really well when I was doing I don't know how to say this. That worked really well when my health was on an uptick. Like I was able to exercise. I was doing really well. I wasn't having to track multiple symptoms. It was just, like, okay, these are my exercises. These were something, these were the days I took my medicines, which medicines I took, a lot in expiration numbers, serial numbers for the meds. I take monthly because that's good to track and keep a hold of for a while. So with that, this was perfect. However, starting in June, late July, my health declined again. And it was me trying to track multiple symptoms, my fatigue and pain days, as well as putting a numerical value on those days, and then trying to track so much data in one day that it just would not fit. This is in December, because I'm not going to share that information right now, but it was just impossible to fit it all in this side, because basically what I would do is I would follow this line. I would outline this line across. And so like here I would put like my exercising, tracking whether or not I went to PT, the gym, or the dojo, tracking if I had a doctor's appointment and which doctor I saw for what reason. And then here I would track briefly like how I was feeling, my cycle days, and like any meds or you know, all the medication information that I was taking, which worked for a little bit. But like I said, when it got to the point where I was trying to track a lot more information, it did not work, and I did not have enough room. And so then I was trying to track it in here, but then I stopped using this. So it was just too much. And I don't want to have to filter through my bullet journals especially when I'm going through one journal, one of these a month. It makes it hard to compile that information all in one place to see trends, to know that, oh, when I do this, or when I do X, Y happens, and then I feel like Z, compiling this and seeing that information in a linear form is a lot harder when I'm having to filter through meeting notes and my to-do lists and my grocery lists and everything else that I put in this daily catch-all notebook that I carry with me on a day-to-day basis. So the idea was to get a all-in-one planner, and when I saw this one, I was like, that's it, I want to try this. And having my previous experience with Hobonichi, I knew what the pages would look like. I knew how big they would be. And yeah, so I was like, this is perfect. I have a time outline for when I can write when I'm doing symptoms, when I'm feeling certain symptoms, or I could track food information here, which is great. There's room for me to have all the chart tracking for a daily like symptoms, but then on the monthly pages, I could write appointments when I'm seeing which doctor, or I know med days are usually a monthly thing, so I can track when I'm taking my meds, or my weight, because my weight fluctuates really badly right now due to the meds and the inflammation. So I also, it's like I need to track my blood pressure. I have to track my weight, my pain levels, my fatigue. Sleep is a huge thing, so I'm trying to make sure I'm sleeping better. So making sure I get enough sleep. So it's just, I think this will be handy, easier for me to kind of keep track of everything. And it's all in one notebook. So then when I have a doctor's appointment, I can grab this and I can write the appointment notes here, or even in the back, because I think usually in the back they have note pages. Yeah. So there's a few. Okay. There's not many. There's a couple of note pages. But I mean, maybe I can write my notes in my bullet journal, and the fact that, I have my, I can mark, I can go back and forth with it. I have months to figure it out. So, but also has 2 ribbons, but yeah. So overall, I think this is going to be a great way. And I love the fact that it's dated on the side. So once I complete this, I can set it up on my shelf with my other bullet journals that I archive, and like I can know, okay, this is my health journal, and it's all right there. It'll make it a lot easier to kind of handle everything I need to know. I just want to take a moment to show you guys this, because I know I didn't mention it before. Come on, focus. Focus. There we go. Oh, it's upside down. Ah, look at that. Come on. So this is a Uniball jet pen, I believe. Jetstream, I think it is, not jet pen. I was thinking of the, I still had that website in my head. So I have actually quite a few of these pens. I really liked them for a while. I will probably get back into them in a bit. Lately, I've been really into ballpoint pens because they don't smear in my bullet journal. Oh my goodness, I cannot get in these. Or at least they don't smear as badly. And they feel really good in when I'm writing. So, but this is just one, the freebie Hobonichi Techo 2024 pen. It's in this pretty green and brown. And you get 3 colors, black. Come on. Focus, please. There we go. Black and blue. Oh, come on. Very blue. And red. So that's pretty neat, right? So, yeah, that's it. That's all I've got. So that's what I ordered. I'm very excited about all of these. I'm excited to get using them. I hope, let me know. I want to know, did you guys order anything from Hobonichi, the Hobonichi launch this year? What did you get? Did you see anything you want to try? And yeah, I would love to hear from you guys. So I hope you have a great day, and I will see you guys next time. Peace, love, and happy writing, y'all.